Guys, we got a dirty bird once again. And that can only mean one thing. You guessed it. We got Dirty Bird Sonia on board today.
Advise on initial contact. You have information Alpha.
Alright, we have information Alpha. Alright guys, welcome aboard. We have Sonia on board today. Sonia.
Hello everyone.
Nice to have you back.
Nice to be back.
It seems like, I forget which viewer it was. A couple of them gave you a nickname, Dirty Bird Sonia. Because it's every time you get on this plane,
that.
we're going to get it washed. So we're going to go over to Cicada today.
Tango Bravo, clearance available.
Already copy the clearance for 851 Tango Bravo.
Tango Bravo clear to the Pompano Airport via radar vectors. Maintain 2,000, expect 4,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.6, squawk 4750.
Cleared over to Pompano, radar vectors. We'll maintain 2,000 feet. We'll expect 4,000 10 minutes after that. 28.6 on the departure frequency and 4750 in the box for 851 Tango Bravo.
November 1 Tango Bravo, read correct.
And ground November 851 Tango Bravo will be approaching spot 3, ready taxi with Alpha.
Tango Bravo, runway 27 right, taxi via Papa and November 8.
Papa November 8 to 27 right, 851 Tango Bravo.
Okay, wait to the TPM for it, 30 off.
We're going to go Papa November 8 to 27 right. And we got our clearance of going up to 2,000 feet, and then we'll go up to 4,000 10 minutes after that. You're going to give us radar vectors on the headings to get there.
I won't be there.
We do have your release now. Contact the tower. Good day.
Roger, going over to tower. Have a good day. 1 Tango Bravo. Oh, Palaca Tower. Good morning, November 851 Tango Bravo. We're holding short of 27 right.
Number 851 Tango Bravo, Palaca Tower, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, flight heading 300.
Clear for takeoff, 27 right. We'll fly 300 on the heading, 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, we are clear for takeoff, runway 27 right, and we'll be given an initial heading of 300 on departure. Ready to go, Sonia?
Ready to go.
Finals look clear. And our speed's live, oil temperature, pressures all look good. And there's our rotation speed. We're light. We don't have a lot of fuel on board. And it's just me and you, so.
Taking off pretty fast.
Yeah, the airplane is light. We'll go yaw dampener on and flaps up. And we'll go up and over the gate here into 850 mode.
November 612, inject.
Now we can advance the power. There's 1,000 feet for 2,000 feet.
851 Tango Bravo, you're going to have traffic off of your left side is a Cessna entering the downwind. He's at 900 feet. He's currently in your 10 o'clock, 2.5 miles.
Roger, looking for him, 851 Tango Bravo.
851 Tango Bravo, contact Miami 128.6. Have a good flight.
28.6, have a good day, 851 Tango Bravo.
3265 Quebec, Miami approach, roger, remain outside of Miami class 12 airspace, out of below 2,000 at all times. Quebec, out of below 2,000. Number 851 Tango Bravo, Miami departure, ready to contact, maintain 3,000, that'll be a final altitude to Pompano today.
Roger, we'll maintain 3,000, 851 Tango Bravo.
51 Tango Bravo, turn right, heading of 330.
Right 330, 851 Tango Bravo.
And Miami approach, Skyline 130 Mike Echo, checking on train level 2.5.
Alright, we'll get everything set up here for Pompano.
November 1 Tango Bravo, Pompano's on runway 33, Romeo, you have that?
We're getting that right now, 851 Tango Bravo.
Pompano Airport information, Romeo 1600 Zulu weather, wind 3609 and weather is 5005. The temperature 15, dew point 3, altimeter 3026. Landing and departing runway 33, visual approach in use. Notice Airman. Taxiway Bravo closed between taxiway Foxtrot and Delta. Remarks. Advise direction flight prior to taxi. Use caution grading vicinity airport. Advise control this contact that you have information. Romeo.
Heading 36 Golf.
Alright, we have information Romeo. We're going to expect the visual for 3-3. So how we're getting vectored right now, we're going out to the northwest right now, and this is the Florida Everglades we're getting close by out here. There's a lot of training areas out here for student pilots. Have you flown out in these training areas out here?
I have, yeah.
We're at 243, I'm departure
Actually,
contact,
the solo I did was out of Homestead Airport, so a bit more south, I guess.
Probably down by Homestead's where you train.
Yeah, but like towards the Everglades area.
That's nice.
851 Tango Bravo, turn right, heading at 360.
Right, 360, 851 Tango Bravo.
1 Tango Bravo, contact approach, 119.7, we'll see you later.
19-7, have a good day, 1 Tango Bravo. Miami, November 851 Tango Bravo, to 3000, 360, heading with Romeo.
Romeo 851 Tango Bravo, Miami approach, expect vector for the visual approach, runway 33.
I would expect the visual for 33, 851 Tango Bravo. We spent the last week out in the Bahamas, and it was a really good trip. So when you're operating your airplane in a saltwater environment like that out in the Bahamas, you want to get a compressor wash done fairly often to keep the compressor blades from getting corroded from all the salt air.
Right.
Like with the caravans with the yacht club I fly for, they do one every 7 hours of flight time, which is basically almost every day.
Right.
So today we're gonna take it in. They're gonna do a compressor wash, and they're also gonna clear the key for your engine trend monitoring. The key that records all the data is full, so I'm gonna have them clear the key for the engine trend monitoring, and we're gonna get the airplane washed. Yeah, there's a lot of responsibility when it comes to managing an airplane for a company, because you are the one that has to make sure, like, the tire pressures are good. You mean everything.
Tango Bravo, you said you did have Pompano Airport in sight?
Affirmative. We got Pompano in sight. 851 Tango Bravo.
851 Tango Bravo. Roger. To set a maintain 1,500. I have an approach clearance for you momentarily.
Roger. Down to 1,500. 851 Tango Bravo.
November 1 Tango Bravo. Turn left heading 060. Clear visual approach runway 33.
060, and then we'll be clear for the visual for 33 here, 851 Tango Bravo.
851 Tango Bravo, thanks for your help, sir. And contact Pompano Tower 125.4, good afternoon.
Roger, no problem, 25-4, enjoy your day, 1 Tango Bravo.
November 35.
Pompano Tower, good morning, November 851 Tango Bravo on the visual for runway 33.
851 Tango Bravo, Pompano Tower, wind 3407, runway 33, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 33, 851 Tango Bravo, thank you. There, you guys are getting a good view of the beach now. The Goodyear blimp has actually been spaced down at Hollywood North Perry lately because they're redoing their the Goodyear blimp ramp here.
Oh yeah? Where's it located?
It's down North Perry Airport right now. But normally it's based here. But they're doing a bunch of work on the ramp there, so it's been down at North Perry. Alright, we're cleared to land here, runway 33 at Pompano. And we're going to go full flaps on this landing.
What
I'm going to do is I'm going to pitch for 90 knots with full flaps. We're right on our airspeed, which is good, and we're looking good on center line. We're going to go back to flight idle right around here.
Pompano Tower 644 Delta Sierra, midfield right downwind, short approach request.
Number 4 Delta Sierra,
And we'll go back into beta. I like landing this airplane with takeoff flap settings so much better than full flap settings.
That was a pretty good land.
Contact ground, so long.
Right in Foxtrot and go underground, A51 Tango Bravo. Pompano ground, November 851 Tango Bravo with you. Just clear 33 on Foxtrot. We need to go over to Cicada.
851 Tango Bravo. Taxi to spot 5 via taxiway Delta Mike, cross runway 24, hold short runway 28.
Roger, we'll taxi to spot 5, Delta Mike, cross 24 and hold short at 28, 851 Tango Bravo. Out of all the airports I go to, this is one of the most confusing airports to taxi around on. I'd love to know how many runway incursions they have at this airport.
Jet flight 833,
with all the different runways that intersect each other and the kind of difficult in taxi instructions. Alright, this is Cicada straight up ahead into here. Oh, and we are blocked. We're never going to get in there.
What it looks like. Oh.
So let's think, what should we do here? A little hell. Okay guys, here, what should we do? Everybody put yourself in my shoes. Should we A, shut down here? B, just be patient and we see this helicopter starting up, wait for him to get out of here?
Bump on the ground.
Or C?
Jet flight 833.
What would C be?
I read you loud and clear now.
Shut down at the grass area.
Go into the grass?
I think that's a good idea. You don't think so?
Or C, I'm thinking here's going to be C. Move over to the side here in case the helicopter wants to taxi out of here. I think that's what we're going to do.
That sounds like a great choice.
Radio check.
So we'll go right over here and wait for that helicopter to decide whatever he wants to do.
833 is ready to taxi to a runway.
So that was our choices, guys. I don't know what you chose.
Jet flight 833, runway 33 via taxiway Lima.
I'm going to go with C, which is move out of the way in case he wants to taxi out of here. Hover taxi. And that way he's not going right over the top of us.
Thank you.
So I think that might have been a good decision. Now we just have to hope this guy is efficient in checklists and getting things going and leaving. See, here our plan is working out. He's going to go right where we were at, and everything worked out good. All right, we'll continue into the ramp.
On the ground, Copter 2663 Juliet at spot 5.
All right, here's our next decision, guys. Where should we park? I'm thinking...
Top of the ground, I'm a star 644.
We go right here.
Foxtrot.
That sound good, guys?
2.
We'll let you guys decide again. Right here?
I still vote for the grass area.
The grass.
About 2 via taxiway Delta.
This looks good to me.
Runway 24, hold short of runway 28.
Guys, it was fun having you on board. Sonia,
Spot 2
thanks for coming back on board again with us.
Thank you for having me.
2.
Alright guys, while we're here waiting for the airplane to get cleaned, let's take a look at this new TBM 900 they have here. Some of the differences between the TBM 900 and 850 has got the 5-blader prop on the 900, and your air intake is redesigned and a little bit bigger, which gives you more airflow, which will give you more power. It's got the same exact engine inside the 900 as the 850. Look at how nice and shiny this is. Got the radar dome there, and then you got these cool winglets. I really think that's a cool design feature, the winglets on these. This one has the optional pilot door. Let's take a look inside. Oh, look at these seats, guys. Got black leather with red stitching. Really nice. This has got the G1000 package in it. The center console is actually different too compared to the 850. Instead of having your lever for feathering and your condition lever for low and high idle, it's all integrated into the main stick here. Then you have your emergency power override right here, your trims for rocker switch, then you have your flap switch right over here. Another difference, looks like they have a fire extinguisher up here. Mine's behind the seat on the 850. You got your circuit breakers over there. You got your master warning, master caution light. Then you have your autopilot panel right here. And it looks like a little glove compartment here. And the configuration is the same as the 850. Getting in and out of this pilot door though is a little tricky, I must say. So I guess you get used to it. You want to check out and see what happens when a pilot goofs up?
Absolutely.
This right here, guys, is a cradle you do not want to be on. The cradle of destruction. This TBM was flying and the pilot forgot to put the landing gear down. And he belly landed it. That's a big repair bill. They got to take it all apart and fix it all back up. Get it all put back together. Alright, the detailing is all done. Look how nice and clean this is. Nice and shiny. A lot of companies that detail airplanes will get lazy and they actually will skip the underside of the airplanes. Aero Detail does an awesome job, good prices, and they get every bit of the airplane. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how this compressor wash works. What they do is they hook up a power unit to the airplane, and then they also bring over this cart with 2 canisters. You have a cleaning agent in the one canister and you have water in the other. What they're going to do is they're pulling the cowlings off and they're going to pull one of the igniters out and insert the cleaning solvent into one of the igniter holes. They will then wind the engine and spray that into the engine and let that sit for a while, and then they'll repeat the process with the water to rinse it out. And so that way it doesn't build up and it can drain out as they're doing this process. The P3 filter, so they're going to be pulling that off. The next 2 steps in the process. So this is a special fitting for the to spray the solvent into the igniter hole, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And you see it says reduction gearbox.
Reduction gearbox.
It's got to be, that arrow's got to face forward.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Actually,
and right here at the top part of the engine is the other hole that they just opened up right here. This is where they're also going to be spraying in the first stage of the compressor to do this compressor wash. All right, so we just hooked up the air to the canisters. It's going to be 40 psi shooting through this. I want to show you something else while we got the engine apart here. When you look down inside the intake here, you're going to see that black flap in there. That is your inertial separator. When you flip the switch, that whole flap is going to move to redirect the air for the intake of your engine. So when you hear about an inertial separator, that is it right there. It's going to rotate up. Alright, he's about to motor the engine here. And now, he's putting in the detergent. You can see the detergent's coming out those drain holes. That's what they undid a little bit ago, so that way it'll drain out. So we switched the hose to the igniter hole now, and they're going to do another motor now and inject, and they're going to put more of the solvent in the igniter hole. So they're motoring the turbine spraying the Sullivan in. And now we're going to wait 30 minutes to do the rinse cycle. Alright guys, this right here, this is your P3 filter. And then right here, this is your igniter. One of your igniters, the TBM has two. Alright, so we just waited 30 minutes. Now we're doing the rinse. So the first rinse was at the rear of the engine, and now we hooked it up at the igniter hole, and we're going to do another rinse of water. So he's going to give him the sign that he's ready to motor. So that's it. They're now disconnecting the air from the canisters. We did 2 cycles of the detergent, 2 cycles of rinsing, and now we'll put the cowlings back on. Alright, so they got the nozzles all put back on. Next step is putting the cowlings back on. Cowlings are going back on. Alright, pulling it out, cowlings are all done, compressor wash is done. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us today. It's a little inside look of what it's like when you gotta come in, get your airplane washed, and get a few little maintenance items done. Have a good one, guys.